be making a YouTube thumbnail with Pixlr. I just found this tool. I use Photoshop all the time, but I actually found this in, I think it was like a Forbes article about like best startups of 2018, and so Pixlr basically is a Photoshop clone in the cloud. So you just go to the link and you can just use Photoshop. It's like exactly the same. There's very few things it looks like it can't do. But today, we're just going to go ahead and we're just going to bang out a YouTube thumbnail real quick. So if you're used to Photoshop, everything's like in the same place. So we're just going to go new, and we're going to get our size. We're going to do our this new project, 1280 pixels by 720, right? Background white. Okay, create that. I'm going to duplicate my background layer just because that's how I normally do things. And then I'm going to start out, I'm going to fill it, which is Shift F5, or just under Edit, Fill. And go here and let's see. I've already got my foreground color selected, so I'm just going to go with a nice gray. So it's kind of what I wanted to accomplish here. And I got a picture of the Pixlr editor. Very cool. You can pull a file in here and just drop it. It's amazing. I love when you can do that stuff in the cloud, because a lot of people, they really don't pack that capability. So I'm not 100% sure what I'm doing with this right now, but just bear with me. I'm gonna kind of maybe like make it like that big. Maybe like leave it hanging off the screen a little bit. Ooh, that looks ugly. Ooh. Yeah, the interface is like really pretty much the same in terms of layers and all that. I'm amazed. I am stunned. Let's see, I'm going to do some text. It'll be like how to make YouTube thumbnail in Pixlr. And this is not going to be a design course by any means. So I really like this font. They charge you like $5 a month, I think, to get more templates and fonts, like more advanced stuff, right? Like if you're a real big kid and you want to use this like all the time, then they've got stuff for you at a nominal price. I think I pay like $10-12 a month maybe for like Adobe. So pretty sure that's a steal, right? Comparatively. I'm not sure how I feel about this right here right now, so I'm just going to move it around again. But you can see it's got all the line tools, so you can do everything you can do in Photoshop. But it's really easy to use too. So none of this stuff is it's too hard for a beginner to jump in and start learning, I don't think. Let's see, I'm going to try moving my text around. If you're having trouble with a thumbnail, like with your words, just know that everybody, I think, goes through this, right? You just need to move them around. And you might need to split them up into multiple text selections. And you know, there's a whole deal. This has blending options, just like you would normally have, right? So I'm going to maybe put a little bit of a stroke on this guy right here. Obviously not a red, maybe like a black. Or just maybe like a nice subtle like off teal. Ooh, why did it do that? Okay. No. See, I do that, and then I hit OK. What is going on with that? Oh, I hit OK down here. Interesting. Oh, because it overlays them. Okay, so I'm an idiot. Yeah, this little interface right here, I was clicking the wrong OK button. So now that I have the color that I want, this subtle off gray thing. Actually, let's see what's down here. Let's crank that into the white. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to select what I already had and then kind of push that out in size. I'm not going to make that too big, but I want it to stand out a little bit more. Opacity, maybe drop that down a little bit. Okay, did that. Let's see if there's anything we want to do with the text, right? This is just kind of my workflow on making thumbnails. As you can see, I don't get too in-depth with them. I don't like to do much crazy stuff. Let's see. Blending options. Let's maybe see about what like a drop shadow would look like on this. There we go. There's our drop shadow. I mean, it has literally everything. It's amazing. There's 30. Kind of like that side. That was pretty good. This shadow by default is pretty good. So I'm thinking maybe I'll just tone the opacity down just to make it a little bit more subtle. And bam, there we are. So I think we just made a successful thumbnail in Pixlr. The one thing that I don't like about Photoshop right now is it's super heavy on my computer. When I turn it on, I have a fairly fast computer, but it bogs it down, and I haven't noticed anything from this. So I can go here and export it as whatever I want, and I'm done. It even has GIFs, JPEGs, PNGs, PDFs, BMPs, PPMs, TIFFs, all this stuff that I don't use over here, but all your normal stuff is right there. You can even save it as a PSD so that you can take into Photoshop and work with it in there. So this is basically a Photoshop clone. This is amazing. For free, unreal. So definitely check it out. Hope this tutorial has been helpful to you in making thumbnails. I know I didn't go super in depth on anything, but just want to show you that it's here and that it works. And if you liked it, please like the video, subscribe, check out the description to links to my other platforms other than YouTube. And thanks for watching. Have a good one.